Hi Leo, and welcome to your Love Tarot reading. This is for April 1st through April 15th, 2019. I'm going to start the reading off by drawing a card for your energy as well as a card for the energy of the person you're involved with, thinking about, meeting, or potentially reconciling with. So let's see, Leo. What's going to come out for you guys? Okay, so on this side we have a challenging experience, planet square, and this is actually the card that kind of turned a little bit when I was shuffling. So this is definitely meant to come out in this reading. So Leo, there may be a challenging experience that you have over these next 2 weeks in regards to love and romance, or we're coming out of this. All right, over here we have blessed opportunities. So yeah, I feel like we're more coming out of this energy, this struggle. So in existing relationships, whether we've been having challenges with each other or, you know, just other factors about the relationship external to the two of you, it's like finally things are getting better. Things are turning around. And I think, I don't remember, I think when I was, yeah, your spirit guide messages were kind of talking about that too, like some unresolved karma that had to be, you know, fully released, and then things are better. And that's pretty much the same thing coming through in your romance here is, you know, the really heavy stuff, we're moving beyond that, at least over these next 2 weeks. Things are looking much, much better. So let's pull some dice and get more information. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups, romantic offer or gesture. We have the Hanged Man, some blockages though, we needed to have a shift of consciousness, and lastly, Seven of Wands. So over here on this side, this challenge that we're facing, it's like a lot kind of coming at you, or trying to decide. For some of you, this could be where you were trying to decide who you really wanted to be with, because we have the Seven of Wands with the Knight of Cups here. So it's like there was a block of affection, of love, because, you know, who do I want? Who should I be with? Or Leo, you could have felt like you were one of many, and it was very challenging, causing a lot of emotional heartache and strain and stress, okay? But again, for those of you where this isn't about your connection, you know, the external factors that were causing the challenge, there's really a remedy coming into that energy. And for single Leos out there, I don't feel like you're not getting attention, but it's like who you want the attention from, maybe it's not happening, okay? So I feel like Leos are getting attention, single Leos, and a lot of it actually, but maybe not from who you really want it, okay? Okay, so we have the King of Wands, could be representing you, Leo, or could be a fellow Sag or Aries. Next out, we have the Sun. Look at that. That's beautiful energy right there, stacked on top. And now we have the Queen of Swords. So over on this side, we have a couple presenting, and with the Sun, it's like healing, blessed opportunities, great healing. So those of you who are like committed and there's just been like a lot of challenges, you guys not seeing eye to eye, or just other stresses outside of the relationship affecting you, I'm kind of seeing this as, here's the stress and here's you two in your love, and the sun is shining, blessed opportunities, like things are going to get better for you guys. And you just have to ride the storm out, but you're just about there. And there's the blockage that has taken place is because we've got to figure things out, okay? We've got to see things from a different perspective, because we were being a bit scattered, and it's like we've got to come to one mind, come to one decision mutually about something here. And we do, okay? Because I see the couple here. We do come to a decision. The sun, there's healing, there's happiness that is coming into this relationship over the next 2 weeks. And again, single Leos, I feel like you're getting a lot of attention. You certainly are, but it's not, and it's not even like from not good prospects. It's just, I feel like you're kind of hung up on something here, and like, I want love from this person and I'm just not interested. Maybe you should be, though, because this looks really good, Leo. Okay, so look at this. Where are we connected? We're connected at the crown chakra. That is where the soul bond exists between you and this other person. All right, and then we're coming out as a 3, but even though we exist at the crown chakra level, we experience each other more in that solar plexus chakra, which is kind of a power struggle between each other. So 2 very strong personalities coming through Leo's reading, where, you know, we may clash a bit in that area, and because of that, it's made us question, are we truly compatible? Well, yes, we are. You've just got to learn how to communicate in different ways and balance that energy that flows between the 2 of you. But the crown is the highest out of these dice, okay? So this is a very significant connection, Leo. Those of you who are disconnected from this person right now, it's truly for the best interest of you both. There's some lessons that need to be learned and understood on both sides, I feel, just based on how these dice came out. So those of you who are disconnected, it's for purpose, or it was for purpose, because we do have a healing coming in right here. Single Leos, I know why you don't care about all this attention. It's because of this connection you have with this specific person. So let's pull a card to see the positive energy, the predominant positive awakened energy unfolding over these next 2 weeks. All right, fun, harmonious, spontaneous. So it's a lot of fun for Leo, okay? Even those Leos who are thinking about one person but getting attention from everybody else in the world, but that person, there's a lot of opportunity for you to have fun, to enjoy yourself, to go out. Also, some of you might be overlooking a really cool person because you are so hung up on somebody else. And you might want to give that really fun person a try. They might snap you out of a funk if you're in a funk because of this energy over here. And it could actually be a more blessed union and connection than you originally anticipate, okay? Those of you who are, you know, in the connection, and we've been going through the challenge, I think, as I've been saying, things are going to get better. It's going to become smoother, much more fun. You know, this challenging experience is passing and blessed opportunities are coming in. So let's see the potential distortion here. What's the main challenge for Leos? Okay, continual heartache and sadness. Oh, Leo, I just feel like you guys, most of you are really like, it's missing somebody, or if you and your current partner just are at odds, it's breaking your heart. It just is. Oh, I just gotta absorb this for a minute. It's like the same fight over and over. We just can't get past this. We just can't get past this. It's because we've got to see things from a different perspective. Somebody's being very stubborn and rigid, and they need to shift consciousness because it's hurting this love connection. It truly is. But also what I see is where the challenge you know, and the heartache is again shifting, all right, with some new opportunity coming in. Whew, that's kind of, I feel like there's more to that sadness. Leo, I just feel like you guys are really missing somebody. Like your heart's just broke over somebody. Even if you're with somebody. Very interesting, Leo. Let's pull some tarot and see what comes out there. Or maybe it's even those of you who are missing somebody, you're trying to move on, and that connection, the way you miss that person, is really just interfering and impacting any new connection you could possibly have. We have that wanted to jump out. Celebration, roots, stability, and solo journey, dark night, reflection, soul searching. All right, I'm going to continue shuffling and pull more. Okay, so Twist of Fate, Ten of Flames, Messenger of Emotions, Three of Emotions. So we have Celebration coming out twice. So that's good for those couples out there that this isn't about your love and connection specifically. This is just stresses and challenges. You guys are, that's totally shifting out. Invitation for building future plans. So if this was about a job, definitely job opportunities coming in. And then illumination, restoration, revelations, visions. So you guys have the sun twice in your reading, Leo. That's incredibly positive right there. There's great healing coming in for you guys, for sure. I like to see that. That's the only repeating card, dice and cards. So you got the sun times 2. That matches up very well with blessed opportunities and see challenging experience. There's 2 people here, both holding a rock on their back. So I feel like you and your partner, those of you who are committed, you and your partner are both getting a healing, restoration, feeling happy, the heavy burdens lifting, okay, blessed opportunities coming in, the sadness turning into happiness. I love that. So this is beautiful, Leo. Those who are coupled, who have been really going through struggles, not with each other, but just something about what your life circumstances. And now we have cause for celebration over these next 2 weeks. Those of you who are single, definitely, again, people wanting your time, wanting your attention, wanting a date, wanting to take you out. But it's almost like you'd rather be alone if it's not who's truly in your heart and soul. I do see a breakup in this, not like you're about to break up, but those who are broken up, listen, it's right now, we need to be on a solo journey, okay? There's growing and reflection, soul searching that needs to happen in order to become the right match for each other, okay? So, twist of fate, what took us apart, big change, blessing in disguise, wake-up call. It had to happen, okay? Whatever pulled you apart had to happen, because the way it was going, it just wasn't working. It was very overwhelming. Now, I do get the sense that there's some Leos out there who are in a new committed relationship or are dating around. And again, there's just a lot of heartache and sadness being really hung up on somebody from the past. And it doesn't like allow movement forward. So that's either you, Leo, or maybe somebody you're involved with. It's like there's this big element of being hung up on the past, and if we could just heal that and move forward, blessings would come in, healing would definitely happen, revelations, deeper understanding, okay? Because somebody is wanting to offer Leo their love, their affection, their cup, and I don't know that Leo's so interested in it. Or Leo's trying to offer their cup to somebody where they feel there's a good connection, but that person isn't so much interested. Well, it's because they're hung up on their past, things that have happened in their past, okay? So listen, the best scenario here I see is for coupled up Leos that have been having challenges about life circumstance, not so much each other. It's like finally that is flipping around for you guys. Better days are ahead. Things are definitely smoothing out. Leos where we're coupled up, but this friction and challenge and problem exists between the two of us. Big changes need to happen. There's a lot that needs to be realized and recognized within this relationship, and we've got to become more vulnerable and more expressive, more open, more honest with each other, and come from the heart, because there's a lot of distortion to the energy, a lot of sadness and heartache on both sides. But with two suns, there could be total restoration and healing to this connection, to this relationship. But both parties have to desire that equally and mutually, okay? Single Leos, I feel that you're getting a lot of attention, you're getting invitations, you're getting invites, but you're really hung up on a very specific person. And those Leos who are just kind of like dating, again, I feel there's this element of other energies involved. But because I do have this and this, those of you who are broken up, okay, over these next 2 weeks, we definitely could have some communication. But I feel it comes more after somebody has some deep, deep soul searching, okay, and comes to some revelations about themselves and the relationship itself. But for Leos who are separated from somebody that, you know, there's that connection. I mean, we have the crown chakra coming out. So if we're disconnected, we're still definitely feeling each other very strongly. It's just, there's some great illumination that needs to take place in one or both before we can come back together. However, there could definitely be some communication with this card coming out right here. So Leo, let's pull some more cards. Blessed moon energy, full moon magic. Those coupled up Leos where this has nothing to do with your love for each other, it's life circumstances. I'm telling you, you guys are moving up out of that. It's going to get better for sure. Over here, waxing moon energy, effort. So that's where it's the struggle between the two, or the ex of the past, just whatever. We've got to put in the energy and effort to really shift our consciousness in order for anything in this relationship to change, okay? Disconnected Leos from their, true love. So again, somebody has to have a big time wake-up call and see things from such a different perspective and be willing to put in the energy and effort. If they are, I do see a lot of magic that can take place, okay? But both parties have to equally be on board and involved. And single dating Leos, you guys, you don't need to be alone if you don't want to be. But again, it's just like your heart is set on one person, and that's just that's the way it's going to be. And that person really needs to put in the energy and effort to you in the relationship. If they're willing, I mean, we do have twist of fate. Spirit could smack them upside the head. They could have a deep revelation over these next 2 weeks, and then they're like, you know what, Leo, I'm in. Let's do this, okay? Because we do have celebration, cause for celebration here. So those single Leos, those are like dates, invitations for dates. You have 2 messengers and 2 cards about celebration. Okay, the rest is like heavy energy about soul searching and revelations and blessings in disguise. So it's kind of a mixed spread here. If I can tell, there's a few different storylines coming through, but again, the most solid I see is for coupled up Leos, where the challenge and stress hasn't been about your love, it's life, it's external circumstances, and that's finally shifting for the better. There's great healing coming in, and there will be healing for others, but it's like one person's totally in and the other person needs to put in much more effort in order for there to be harmony and true flow in this union and connection. All right, Leo, so those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.